Hi, and welcome to Cable Without a Cause, the show where we do anything we damned well please. Hello again, I'm Lane Douglas. Tonight's show we're going to do Let's Paint. That's right, we're going to learn how to do some nice painting tonight. I'm going to share with you some of the secrets that many of you who aren't as good a painter as I am don't know. Some secrets that the really good painters do know, like myself, on how to do those little tricky things in paintings. I've got a couple with me tonight. They're students from the Art Institute of Seattle. I'd like to thank them for being here. Jeff, thanks for coming. Denise, thank you for being here. I understand you're first-year students.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot to learn, and I'm the person to teach you, so I'm glad you can help us out tonight. I'm going to do a painting that I think, this early, I'm going to call it the Embrace. And I know you darn kids are looking forward to posing for that, aren't you? That's a good question. You'll have to kind of speak into the mic here, but I understand at art schools there's like, be honest with me, Jeff, when you're painting naked women up there, is it like exciting or is it like they're a vase?
It's exciting until the instructor smacks you in the back of the head and tells you to pay attention to your drawing.
And if there's a guy up there that's posing and you're painting him, I mean, do you notice things or do you just paint? And this is all business.
I basically paint the planes and the shadows.
The planes and the shadows. Well, wouldn't be anything but glistening alabaster if you were painting me. Well, let's get busy on this. Let's take that pose. All right, let's have a little embrace here. Go ahead, kids. Go ahead, come on, don't be shy. This is art. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay, now to start with, I'm going to get right in on some of these secrets I'm going to share with you. A lot of this, you see in the movies, these people will pick up a brush and they'll be painstakingly painting different things. Sometimes they do things called tracings. So I'm going to do a tracing for you to begin with. Kids, can you come on around here? Just come on around. Just swing around this way. Swing around this way. Good, good. Okay, right there. Okay, can you crouch down a little bit? Good. All right, now you see I've got the canvas behind them. And first of all, I'm going to do a tracing. Now just watch. Kids, just hold still. I don't want you to move a muscle here. So what you do is you just take your arm. Well, better yet, what you can do is you take this. Take a look at this. Can we get a close-up on this? Okay, I think that's sufficient. And okay, good. And watch the end there. See the end? See the end? Yeah, it's kind of like some sci-fi movies. Okay, we just extend that. We put this in there. All right, you see what I end up with? Okay, this is one of the tricks of the trade that I'm sharing with you. Okay, see, just like that. So it's on this long item. Okay, now what I do is I take this and I just place it very carefully. Don't worry, it's not going to hurt. And I just place the tip of this. I think it's difficult to get with the cameras here, but you get the idea. I place the tip and I just do an outline of my two subjects in the embrace. It's working very nicely, very nicely. Okay, it goes like this. And then up and over, right over, like this. Okay, it's working fine. And goes down like this. Okay, and we've got, okay, this is good, right around the hand. Okay, okay, good. This is working better than I had hoped. I do this all the time, but, you know, oh, well, there's one other thing we have to do here. We just have to kind of get this little gap here. Okay, good, okay. Okay, good, great. All right, why don't you kids go ahead, go back over there. All right, now, if you take a look at the canvas, you'll notice that you have the basic outline of the two people embracing. I think that can be seen. Can we see that all right? Okay, good. And now we have to kind of lay some of the colors on there. But to begin with, I always like to do the backdrop first. I always like to do the background first. And when I look at this couple, what I see is a couple of young, vibrant, exciting, maybe outdoorsy kind of people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the background. And speed is of the essence here. We only have a half hour, but also of the essence is creativity. And creativity, you can use, we're not just using acrylics here or oils or pastels or whatever. We're using everything that's available that creates life, that creates color. So what I have here is a can of Pacific spray paint. It is blue, the blue color. And I'm going to start. I see this couple kind of romping on the beach. Maybe this is they've had a nice day. That's good. They've had a nice day at the beach, and they've been a little shy with each other all day. Maybe it's the first time they went to the beach together. They haven't really had a date together. They've had maybe a couple of lattes, and that's about it. They go to the beach and they suddenly realize, hey, I like this other person. They kind of goof around on the beach a lot, and then they embrace. And it's that embrace. It's kind of the excitement of that embrace, exactly, that I want to get. That maybe it gives a hint of what lays in their future, and maybe an immediate future. Okay, so first of all, let's get this backdrop. Okay, see, we've got the blue sky. What we have here, we've got blue sky. You don't have to get too heavy with it. Okay, you see, we've got the blue sky. There you go. Now, they're on that sandy beach. Sandy beach. Okay, we're going to get a little sandy beach below them. They're actually, you know, if we carry this all the way down, the beach wouldn't be till about down there. But there's just an essence that we want of this beach. Just an essence. So we're going to have just kind of a hint. Kind of a beachy hint. Okay, we got a beachy hint there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We, on the actual portraits themselves, we have the outline here, and I want to get, let's see those eyes. Let's see those eyes, because you always start with the eyes. Always start with the eyes. Okay, nice and wide. That's good. Young and vibrant. That's what I like. That's good. Okay, start with the eyes. All right, Denise, very pretty eyes. Okay, we're gonna kind of do the beginning there. And Jeff, you're looking good there. You're looking good. Okay, we're gonna kind of go like this for Jeff. Okay, now I'm gonna build around that. But let's go ahead and do the eyes. Let's complete the eyes. And what I have here for an eye color, we think of eyes being actually blue or brown or gray or whatever, but they're not. You know, be honest, there are a lot of different colors and flecks and all. So I kind of what I see here is Denise's eyes are kind of a phthalo green. This is phthalo green. This is Grumbacher. I apply acrylic. So what we do here to begin with, okay, now watch what I do. I'm going to put some, okay, there, Denise?
Yeah.
Okay, now, Jeff, let's see what we have for Jeff's eyes here. I'm going to cheat a little bit. That's one of the things, it's artistic license, a little creativity. In your case, I want to be, there's a certain type of guy that's kind of seen as dark and foreboding and a little scary, but it's really a thin veneer below it is a wonderful person, and that's the person that Denise is going to be discovering on the beach. So, but I want just a hint of scare coming out of those eyes. So I'm going to use, to begin with, black. They're not going to be just a couple of black holes, but they're going to start out, they're going to be black, okay? Okay, now I'm going to get back to those eyes later. And because obviously I can't just leave it at that. There's more to the eyes than that. But I'm going to let these set up a little bit, and we're going to do almost a little sculpturing with them later. And they look like blobs of paint right now, but they're going to look like real eyes in a bit. But let's get to those noses, because we can't do anything till we've got some noses. And as I mentioned, I'm going to share with you a lot of different things here. And one of them is you can use acrylic, spray paint, chalk, everything, all in the same painting. So yeah, go ahead, kids, and embrace. We have a flesh-colored chalk here. Flesh-colored chalk. Let's get a good look at that so you can see that it actually is a flesh-colored chalk. Okay, good. And it's broken. Don't let that bother you. You don't want to waste them. Okay, so let's see. Those are cute noses. If you kids don't mind me saying that, those are cute noses. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Denise, can you do that a couple times? Show your teeth. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. That's good, Jeff. That's excellent. Do it again. Okay, can you look up when you do that? Okay. All right. Okay, all right. We have... Excuse you. Bless you, Jeff. Okay, we've got a good start here.
Sorry.
All right, now... let's get into, I want to get some chins here. I want to get a feel for these chins too. So what I'm going to do is another little trick here. What I do here, all right, now watch this. This is really interesting, and this is something I bet you have never ever seen before. Just watch this. I'm going to start with, it's usually ladies first, but I'm going to start with Jeff first here. What I do is I just paste, this is just a nylon panty thing with the end cut off. And I bet you've never had one of these on your face before, have you?
Well,
Okay, so we get kind of a form, and then I take this over just like this. I have the actual form of his chin, okay? And then I'm going to, oh, don't worry, I've got a good memory. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take and do the actual outline of his chin. Okay, that's good. Okay, and Denise, let's try you. Okay. Okay.
you want me to hold that for you?
No, that's fine. I've got it. It's you're a little shorter and wider than his chin.
Polish.
Polish. Okay. All right, and I'll just put that there and do the same thing. Okay. Now that's the chins. All right, so I have the basic structure of the face now. I can start filling in. Okay, now I told you we're going to get back to those eyes, so let me show you how that's done. Okay, another one of those tricks. Everybody paying attention here? Skill drill, basic 3/8 variable speed drill. Okay, so let me show you what happens here. This, painters and artists are like magicians in that they often don't like to share some of their secrets because A, you might be able to paint just as well as them, and B, you'd realize that in some cases you're paying way, way, way too much for the paintings. So what I'm going to do here, I have the skill drill. Okay, place just a brush. I have here a number 4 Mead Series 56862. You can get these even at like Fred Meyer, places like that. So I place that in, and we're just going to chuck this up. Just chuck it up, they say. I know that you school kids, chucking up means something else, but to an artist. Okay, now watch how I do this. Okay, okay. Now we've got the brush in the drill. Okay. Brush in the drill. See? Okay. Now, all right. Now we take some more of these acrylic, titanium white. It's kind of a common color that everybody uses. And we take this like this. Now watch how this is done. You just place that in here. Just get a little on there. Okay. Just get a little on there. You're learning some tricks today, aren't you? Okay, just get a little on there. And just take this out like it is, right there. It's a little, okay, now watch. You kids go ahead and take a peek here. Okay. Okay, eyes wide. Eyes wide, okay. Now, Denise, I'm gonna just put a little white there. And a little white there.
Sparkle.
Okay, good. And I'm gonna wipe this off. So I need, I don't want to mix up those two eye colors, that beautiful green and that mean but strong and virile black. And then we go like this. Okay, got a little more white on there. Here we go. All right, Jeff, eyes wide. Good. Okay, just a little. Okay, good. I'm put a little more on there because those are strong eyes. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, good. Now we've got that taken care of. Easy to clean. Just place this in the material, your rag that every artist always has. Just put it in there. Clean as a whistle. Okay, good. All righty. Now, Jeff, you didn't shave this morning, did you? Or it's been a few hours since you shaved anyway. Yeah, it's kind of that look that we used to do. Okay, so I'm going to, what we do here for that look, and this will give him a little more strength, a little more of that virile guy on the beach who's going to take that little gal home, and it's going to be a little more than latte tonight, isn't it? Okay. Now, first of all, chalk. We have number 3, it's dry chalk, okay? And I'm going to fill in here on the chin, around the nose. We're going to get to the mouth later. I'll tell you why here in a bit, okay? Now, that's just you know, I'm not trying to fool you. That's just some chalk lines. But what we take here is a regular wire brush, just a scrub brush. This is an old one from around the house. Just an old wire brush from around the house, kind of that scrubby, pretty well worn, as you can see. And now to get that scruffy look like Jeff has, and I think it's quite flattering to you, Jeff, is I just kind of go like this. Okay. All right, we've got that kind of
Cool.
manly Jeff there. Now, Denise, you have dimples, you little darling. You do. See, there they are. So let's put some dimples in there. I want these dimples to be seen. So I've got some oil pastels here. I want these dimples to be seen. I don't want them to be missed. So what you do here is through some calculations, you know, this is not far from life size. So go ahead and give me those dimples again. Okay. Oh, there's a strong one there. That's a good 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. Okay, good. All right, so 3/4 of an inch. This is smaller, so we're going to take it down to a 1/2 inch. So we're going to put some dimples on her. And here we go. So just go ahead and don't be afraid to use this. Okay, we're going to put a dimple right here, about a 1/2 inch. And a dimple right here. Okay, and it kind of, notice how her feminine, sweet, kind dimple goes with his kind of strong, masculine, just a little bit scary, but not really. Just a little bit, not really. That look. Okay, the mouth, I promised you. I promised you the mouth. So what we're going to do here for the mouth is, can we get a close-up on this? Get a close-up on this? Okay, where are we at? Right there. Rub and buff. This is rub and buff. Maybe making you think about later tonight, eh, Jeff? Rub and buff. Okay. And this is one of those things that are around the house. It's a pretty red color, like a mouth would be. Okay, now what I'm doing is I take this rub and buff, and first of all, I'm going to do it with Denise. I'm going to put a little on here, and okay. And I'm going to get an idea. I'm going to kind of get a feel for the lips with this item. This is just a little makeup puff thing. You usually put a little powder on it. But you see, I've got the rub and buff on there. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to just take it and get just an imprint right here. Just get, okay, good. Give me a little pucker. Okay, good, that's good. Okay, that's great. Okay, now, great. Now we take it over, and it holds. You'll notice, where are we? Okay, right there. It's kind of held the imprint of her lovely lips. So we just take it. This is one of those tricks. Okay, I'm just going to put it right here. Okay. There it is.
Perfect.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. It's cool. All right, Jeff, and it's now your turn. All right. And we don't want you to have quite as red lips as hers because you're a guy. And so we're going to take and put a little of that chalk in here. Okay, just a little more of the chalk. Okay, a little chalk, all right. And along with that chalk, I have, right in here, I have another one of those secrets. Here it comes. There it is. Putty stick. Putty stick. Something that I'll bet Denise hopes you don't have later today. Putty stick. Putty stick, okay. Now, so I put some of the putty stick here. This is actually, if you're doing woodworking and you've got a scratch in your countertop or whatever, your cabinet that you're making, you put this woody stick on it, or excuse me, putty stick, you rub it back and forth, and it fills in the scratch, and if you get the right color, it makes it so it matches. You don't even know there's a scratch there, but we put a little of this on here. Okay, we put a little of this on here, and all right, okay. Okay, now we are going to get that impression of Jeff's mouth. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go, Jeff. Okay, okay, there, let's get here. Okay, okay. All right, good, good. And this makes kind of like a putty, so it stays on here, it doesn't go on their mouths. Okay. All right, here we go. This is going to be right kind of dead center of all this stubble. Yeah, all right. Okay. Good. Good. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Okay. All right, let's not pay all attention to these models. Let's think of the background a little bit. We got to maybe have some seagulls. There's always seagulls at the beach. No, on the painting.
Oh.
No.
Seagulls on the beach. And so what I'm going to do is take this. This is a regular pipe cleaner. A regular old pipe cleaner. And you'll notice, well, let's start out with a nice straight pipe cleaner. Okay, there it is. Now, what do birds look like on the beach? They look like exactly, and maybe like that. Okay, so there you go. All right, now what I do, watch this. Okay, I'm going to take a little more of that beach color, and watch how I do this. I just place it right here. Okay, kids watch. You watching? Okay. Okay, I do that, and then I just place it right up here, and there goes right by him, a bird. And there should be enough paint on here that there's one just flying over Jeff's head. Okay, good. A couple of birds.
Cool.
What do you think so far, kids?
It's wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Very realistic.
Okay, now let's get into the clothing. Let's get into that clothing. Speckled gray, nice sweater, nice and tasteful, not too strong. Good beach sweater for this time of year. Lovely, that baggy look, that's just great. Okay, and nice green color here. So we are going to use a little more, well, we used phthalo green before. We're going to use this time permanent green light, it says. So, good. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. We'll just mix that around a little bit. And take a look at this brush. Have you ever seen a brush like this? Looks like a brush that got run over by a truck, but actually this is actually a sweater brush. There are brushes for painting sweaters, brushes for there's brushes for tie-dye shirts, there's brushes for button-down collars, brushes for 60s era blouses. I mean, if you tell the people at the art store, you know this as art students, what you're going to be painting, then you'll get the right brush for it. So this is a sweater brush, and we just take this and okay, there's Denise's sweater. Denise, excuse me, Denise, what do you think?
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, we'll do a little blending.
Texture's great.
Isn't that nice? Okay,
Yeah.
let's clean this off.
Cool.
Okay, good, thank you. All right, and then for a guy, what better thing to paint his. This is a guy's sweater brush. Looks a lot like a mustache or a thing you'd go like this with, but it's actually for painting sweaters. So we are going to take a little of the black because we're going to speckle it up in a bit. Okay, we're getting down there on time, but I think it's going to work out just perfect. We just put a little on there, a little on here, and let's make that sweater. We'll get the speckles in it in just a bit. Okay. And just let that arm go. Just go. You know, just don't be afraid. Okay, goes right up around the neck here. Okay, all right. Looking real good. You kids paying attention? Kids?
Cool.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Okay,
Texture's great.
Okay, now let's get into the pants. Both are wearing black pants. So what I'm going to do here is... oh, we got to get the speckles. I almost forgot about the speckles. Okay, let's get the speckles. And the way I'm going to do that speckle is another one of those secrets. Kids behave here. Typewriter eraser. You know these things, your old manual typewriters, you drop this thing down, you hit a key, and it takes it off, just lifts it right off with that thing. You're all familiar with that. Okay, we're going to make some of these speckles, so you're going to need more than one of these. So you take this and you just put it there, and it gives the hint of speckle. And of course what you're kind of seeing is this sort of a big rectangle there. A rectangle, but what you do is once you get that up there, you go like this. So there's the speckle in the sweater. Kids, how's that looking?
Good.
Jeff?
Cool.
Jeff. Okay, good. All righty, now let's get the pants like I promised you. And we're running out of time, so we're going to just get that pants here. We got pants there. That looks like pants to me. And then I am going to take this, and we're going to do a little more of the pants in here. Okay. Gives the idea of that pants. And we got any buckles there? No buckles. Okay. And you've got some red in there, don't you? Some red in that sweater. Okay, let's get some. Okay, now we are just about done with this painting. I think you'll agree with me that it's working out beautifully. Hair. We've got hair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that hair done. Okay, this is something you want to be real careful with on the hair because it kind of makes or breaks the painting. So what I'm going to do here is take a look, and we're going to get kind of an outline for the hair. So I'm going to take, this is just a regular old compass like you'd have in your drawer at home. They used to be pretty common. I don't know if people use them that much anymore in schools. And we just draw an area that's going to be Jeff's hair. It's Jeff's hair. And Denise has bigger hair, so we're going to make a bigger circle. And just kind of like that. Okay, that gives us the area that we're going to work in. Jeff's hair is kind of curly, so we're going to use this trick again, only this time we're going to go like this, and like this, and like this. And so we got kind of curly hair for Jeff. I think you can see that okay. Jeff, that's going to be your hair.
Pretty cool.
Okay, and let's see, pretty brown. Let's see what we have here for that. Okay, we are going to do the same thing here. Okay, I'm going to put it on here. Just put it right on here like I did before with the bird, and just hit it with that brown paint, and put one there and one there. Okay, curly hair. Denise, okay. Denise has kind of that straight sorted down look with a little body to it. So, and pretty much the same color. You know, if you two happen to have babies, your hair color wouldn't be a whole lot different. Okay, with Denise, it's just kind of a straight down look. So we're going to do the same thing. And I think you'll agree with me, this is a lot quicker than some of the things that, some of the different ways that you have to paint. So we'll just go straight down there. Okay, all right. And I'm kind of proud of this. I don't mind saying. Okay, now some flesh colors in the face, and we're going to be just about there. So we need some flesh color in the face. Okay, kids, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, some flesh color in the face. Okay, around the nose, the cheek, around the lips, around the chin. That's the neck down here. Okay, same thing for Jeff. There are a couple of your kind of average Caucasian colors there. So we'll just use this average Caucasian there. Okay, there's the flesh colors. Kids, what do you think?
It's us.
Pretty cool.
It's great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, now the white collar on your shirt that's sticking up there, Denise. The okay, thank you, Jeff. Okay, all right, now let's get a little white in there for the collar. And Jeff, you've got a blue under there, and the blue, and we are just about there. Okay. Okay, can we get a nice shot of that? All right, there it is. I'm going to call that the embrace. I'm going to call you a couple of real helpful students. I'm glad you showed up on the show today. And I want to thank you, our viewers, for tuning in and watching Cable Without a Cause, the show we do anything we damn well please, where today we did Let's Paint. And I think the painting speaks for itself as far as the success of the talent, my talent, which I think you've all indicated through your letters, cards, and calls, that it's quite amazing. And I'd like to again thank our students here, kids. Thanks.
Sorry.
And
Thank you.
okay, looks like you enjoyed yourselves. So
Then I look.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Can we go?
Just hold that pose. Hold that pose. That's beautiful. Okay, just hold that pose. I think. Okay. I think we got another painting in the making there. Okay, hold that pose. Okay. And then their buttocks. Okay. And okay, hold it there. And ooh, the hands. Okay.